Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Let's continue on to the Cave of the Gi here. Head up north. And we got a little complex paths we have to take here. As you can see, there's 5 paths above us. One of these are cut off, one of these loops around to the other entry, and the other 2 lead to places we need to go. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take the, I believe it's the 3rd path we want to take. So we take this path here, and I was wrong. That's the blocked path. Alright, let's take the first path then. After the battle. Alright, I'll continue this first path like I tried to say. Yeah, it leads around to the last path. So we need to take the second path. That takes us up through here. Takes us up through here. And you see these spider webs right here in the middle of the screen? These are event-based battles, you can't avoid them. But we have a solution. We're going to be fighting a giant spider, well, the tall spider. But we have a solution. Enemy skill. Oh, we didn't learn enemy skill. Whoopsie. There's an enemy skill we should have learned before we got here. I forgot about. Oh well. No big deal. We'll just go ahead and use Big Guard to kind of protect us, because this guy can be kind of hard. But then cast fire on him. I totally forgot about an enemy skill we should have learned back in the those forests before we got to the Cosmic Canyon. That's right. Once we leave this area, I'll go back and show that enemy skill. It would have been very useful here, but it's no big deal. Let's use White Wind here to heal up. Alright, we killed it anyway. Alright. Yeah, it's got that Sting Bomb attack, which is pretty powerful. It does about 600 damage, so you want to be, that's why I say you want to be very careful with it. I really wish I'd remembered to get that enemy skill we could have used against that spider. But I will go back and get it and show you how it would have worked. Potion, there we go. Alright. Now let's continue over to the left and continue down. Because down here, we can go and lean to the right. We'll end up out here with this chest, which has a fairy ring in it. I believe this fairy ring prevents a certain status ailment. Prevents poison and darkness. Okay, so I don't really care about that. Alright, let's head back. Now you want to make sure that when you're going through that cave, you want to kind of lean to the right as you're coming down. That way you come out to this path here to the treasure chest. Because if you've just gone straight down, as I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted, if you continue to go, if you don't lean to the right as you're coming down there, if you go straight down, you'll end up down here in this open path down here, and that's not where we wanted to go. So let's lean on back up, and we'll be back on this side. We can go up here a little farther, and I think... Nope, nothing there. Okay, I thought there was an item. Alright, let's go back a little bit. We want to go back into the 5-way tunnels here. Go through number 4, because, number 4, not number 3. Because it comes out next to that spider web. Again, as I was trying to say, it comes out next to the spider web. That way we want to engage the spider in. Skill, let's go ahead and use some powerful magic. Let's use Aqualung on it. I don't think this thing probably can be affected by poison, but we'll find out. If it even survives 2 rounds of Aqualung. Which it didn't. But that's okay. Fine with me. Do some more healing. Got some NP going in here. Alright. Okay, let's move on up here. And for this chest, we get an X potion. Very nice. We're going to head back down here, back through the tunnels. Alright, as I was trying to say, go down here through these tunnels. Alright, one more time. Let's go through the correct cave. Number 2. Go up through here. We have another spider we have to encounter. We'll make quick work of this with the casting of Beta and Aqualung. Alright, we got rid of that spider. Let's move on to the left now. Open his chest for a turbo weather. Now we continue up this way and up here. Alright, we're about to a boss, so I'm going to go ahead and check my gear real quick, make sure I'm all healed up and everything. So let's heal up here. Others, we're good on MP. Alright, we should be good to go. The boss coming up is also an undead enemy, weak to healing and fire elemental abilities. However, he spawns a couple of small flames that are also susceptible to healing, but they are not susceptible to fire damage. You want to try to kill them off as quick as possible, because they have a tendency, the little flames I'm talking about, they have a tendency to possess your allies, and while they're possessing them, you can still use that character, but you won't be able to hit the spirit, the fire spirit that is taking them over, because they're just not there. But they'll cast random fire damage to that ally. So let's go ahead and get ready for this. We're all ready. Head up here. Head toward this face. And there he is. This boss is called Gina Tak, I believe. What we're going to do is we're going to go, first thing we're going to go magic. We're going to go enemy skill. White Wind, we're going to cast it on the enemies. There we go. We're going to go magic. We're going to go item. Phoenix down, and we're going to cast it on the Gina Tak in the back row. And get another Phoenix down ready in case that Phoenix down fails. As you can see, the spirit just took over Cloud, so now at random he'll cast fire as you can see, on Cloud. Sometimes they'll cast the spirits when they're outside of a character, party member. They'll cast fire on themselves, healing themselves. You see, White Wind caused damage and has actually put the boss in a slow status affliction. Alright, let's get a Phoenix down ready, because we're going to have Cloud throw a Phoenix down to the boss, see if it works. And it missed. Alright, we're going to do it again. He's going to drain a lot of HP out of Eris. That's okay. He's only drained 100. That time he sees the spirit, that time cast a fire on himself so he could heal himself. I have a Phoenix down again. Phoenix down missed, that's okay, we'll keep trying. Let's actually try I got more Phoenix downs, and I can get more Phoenix downs later. X potions I can't buy. So I want to make sure I've got plenty of Phoenix downs to throw out there. Cloud limit broken, that's good. Waiting for the downside of this battle is we got to wait for the spirits to take their turn, which they take a long time to make to perform their turn for some reason. There's the Phoenix down. That one missed too. Damn. All right, let's go ahead and use backslash here to attack. You can do straight up attacks, and normally they hit a lot better. I'm surprised that the Phoenix down is missing as much as it is. Let's use White Wind again on. Let's actually use it on him. Let's go and have Eris cast Fury Brand on our allies. And then Cloud, we're going to go ahead and go with the X potion on the enemy this time. I don't even want to use X potions because they can cost a lot. They're hard to come by. So let's go. Enemy skill, White Wind on the enemy this time. I want to actually do it on us because we kind of low on health. Actually, that White Wind did a lot of healing that time. Red Blood Fang. Explosion did 5,500 damage. That was enough to kill him. Awesome. So again, I apologize for taking so long with the Phoenix Downs. Usually Phoenix Downs work after 2 or 3 tries, but I used like 4 or 5 and it didn't work, so I didn't want to waste too many more Phoenix Downs. So I tried X Potion and X Potion worked. Of course, you could have just used regular straight up attacks, or you can even use straight up healing abilities if you wanted to. But using the curative items guarantees, for the most part, except for Phoenix Downs apparently, to do a lot of damage, because you can guarantee the number that you'll deal. Alright, got a Wiser Staff this time instead of a Wizard Staff. And we beat the boss. Alright, our party members are going to move on ahead to find out what this is all about. I'm going to sneak up behind Bugan here and grab this Gravity Materia. Gravity Materia enables you to have gravity magic, obviously, which in this case is the demi skills. In this game, with my mod, it's called Gravity, Gravir, and Graviga. Gravity magic does a percentage of damage based on your maximum HP, or actually your current HP. I believe Gravity does like 1/16. I think Gravira does 1/8, and Graviga does a quarter, I think. But it does a percentage of damage based on your current HP. That's why with gravity skills, you can never kill an enemy unless they happen to be weak to gravity attacks, which very few enemies are. So, for example, let's say an enemy has 100 HP. If you cast one of these skills that only does 25% of their current HP, therefore they will only do 25. Or actually, do 25 damage to that target, bringing them down to 75. And you go it again, and again, the next time you use that attack, it'll be 25% of 75. Bring that down, and so on and so forth, until you get down to 2 or 3 HP, and every time you attack, you'll do no damage because you can't do a percentage enough damage to actually kill the target. So you will never die from a demi or gravity skill unless you are weak to gravity or demi, which in 7 your characters aren't, but some enemies might be. So considering that that's an extremely rare thing, gravity is not a very useful materia in my opinion, but it is a magic materia that if you're trying to get the master magic materia, you gotta have it and gotta max it out. Alright, with that done out of the way, let's move on. Let's find out what's on the other side of this cave. Why Bugenhagen was so concerned about Red finding it. Warrior fought against the Gi, huh? Never able to return to town, huh? Ah, so his father was a warrior after all. Not a scout, not a coward, but the actual hero of apparently Cosmo Canyon. Oh, really? Wonder why. Oh, he wants him to continue with us. Well, that's a pessimistic view. Well, then what's the frickin' point? Why do I bother you and keep going on this mission? Why do I keep the game going? It's a hell of a lifespan he's got. Obviously, he has deep feelings for his grandfather. Or for Grandpa Bogan down there. Now that he knows his father is a hero, he's glad to know that he's the son of a hero. I don't know if the sound effect is playing, but he's supposed to be howling there. And Sito's proud, so proud he's crying. I assume stoned tears, considering he's stoned. Obviously, we weren't there during the conversation, so we don't know that Nanaki or Red is coming with us. So we'll just put together a temporary party for now of... actually, put our party back together that we were using earlier, which was the Eris, Baird, and Cloud. And I'm sure it's not spoilers because we just saw the Boogan talking about it, that... Red is going to return to our party, but he won't return until we leave Cosmo Canyon. So we're going to do that real quick. We'll head out like we're going to leave Cosmo. And on the way out... Aw, how cute. Alright. Now he's back in our party. Our party is fully reassembled. And we are done with Cosmo Canyon. So let's head down out here. I'm going to PHS real quick and put Red back in my party long enough to get his accessory off of him. So let's get the talisman off of him. I should have plenty of silver armlets now. Don't need to worry about changing that. Get the materia off of him. Actually, all I need to do is just set up my person that I'm going to replace him with, which is going to be Barrett. And I believe he's at the lowest HP right now. Actually, Tifa's pretty low. Let's bring in Tifa for now. Well, actually, they're both 24, so let's go with Barret for now. Work him up first. And let's put the material on. Basically, put the same setup as I had on Red, more or less. But since he still has a double AP growth, well, no, because I need to change his weapon too. Okay, I'm going to go back into Cosmo Canyon. I got 26,000 gil, I should have enough. I'm going to go back into Cosmo Canyon, go to the Tiger Lily shop, which is where I buy the weapons from. I'm going to buy everybody a new upgraded weapon. And I'm going to set up... Yeah, you heard that right. I have the Final Fantasy VII victory theme as my ringtone on my phone. I'm going to buy everybody's new weapon. I'm going to equip it and then put Barret's materia on him. I'll show you all of that equipment setup and the materia setup for Barret in the next episode of Final Fantasy VII. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade. I'll see you later.